this is Math Unmasked for Unit 5, Lesson 13. Today we're talking about quotients, which is the answer to a division problem. And we're talking about quotients where numbers have both the decimals in them. In the previous lesson, we did a number with a decimal divided by a whole number. Now both of the numbers in our problems are going to have decimals. So we started out by talking about today about questions that have similar numbers and the same answer. So 12 divided by 4, easy peasy, that's 3, right? But if I increase the value of both of these numbers, so 12 is a 1 in the tens place and a 2 in the ones place. If I shift these each 10 times bigger, so I have 120, and I shift the 4 bigger, one place value so that it is 40, right? That answer is still 3, right? 40, 80, 120, it's still the same thing. If I shifted it 2 places, so I have 1,200 divided by 400, it's still 3. And most of us know this pattern. We sometimes call them extended facts. We've done a lot of work with them. It makes it easy to solve those things. Today in class, we also discussed how that works if instead of shifting them bigger, I shift them smaller. So if I take that 12 and I shift them both one place value smaller, so the 1 is in the ones place and the 2 is in the tens place. And I do the same thing with the 4, shifting it from the 1 to the tens. So that problem looks like this, 1.2 divided by 0.4. That answer is still 3, 4 tenths, 8 tenths, 12 tenths, right? Now what that looks like when we solve it with long division is this. Okay. What we do is we take the decimal here and we shift it. Okay. So this becomes a 4. But if I shift this, I know I also have to change the other number in the same way. So I have to shift this here. And then that just becomes 12 divided by 4, which is okay because it's going to have the same answer as this because I've done the exact same thing to both the numbers. I can do this with other numbers as well, okay? So if I had 0.04 and I had a 0.012, I can shift it twice. And my answer will still be there. This one wouldn't work though, because what I did was I shifted this twice. 400ths, right? So I want to keep this. If I think about this, that 0.012, this would shift that 1, 2, 3 places. I would need to shift if I wanted to keep it the same. This would work. My answer would be 0.3, but this isn't shifted the same. This would be equivalent to all of these, okay? So I would have that 0.12 divided by that 0.004, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. My answer would still be 3. This one is different. This one didn't work, meaning the answer was 3 because the decimal here only shifted 3 places and the decimal here only shifted 2. So this one is not equivalent to any of these or this, okay? So takeaways, we need to make sure we're moving the decimals the same places when we're dividing with decimals, and we can make equivalent pieces that have the same part. If it helps to draw the place value chart like I had up here earlier in the lesson, you can do that too. Good luck on your homework.